So if I told you that everything you learned about money was a lie, would you believe me? Some of you might. This is Kyle Henris, and here at Next Door Trader, we believe that trading is the greatest skill in the world to make some extra money from home. But here's the problem. There's a lot of bad trading information out there, and it's harder to learn than maybe you'd expect. So what we do here at this channel, we need your help, is we give you all the best trading information I've used to help over 500 plus students do 4 or 5 figure months in trading. We want to get this information to as many people as possible. So here's what we're going to do. At the end of every single month, for our top subscribers, information I've used to start my own hedge fund, we're going to give away all of our ad revenue. We don't need the ad money, and we give it away to you for free. We want you to have it instead to help you learn and get started, just to help us grow this channel, learning the greatest skill in the world, and help more people learn how to trade in the best way possible. Every single month, all you need to do, subscribe to this channel and share it to as many people as possible. And at the end of the month, we'll announce our winners and help grow this channel. We'll learn together. See you on the other side. The truth is, a lot of the things that we've learned about money, we didn't learn in any kind of educational program. We didn't learn from anyone that actually had money. We picked it up through our parents, our friends, what everybody else was doing. But the truth is, everybody else is generally stressed about money. They don't get any kind of financial freedom until they're 60 plus, some magical retirement age. So why do we follow the same path that everybody else does? And why do we learn about money the way that we do? Why don't we have more education around it? Well, that's what we're gonna break down in this video. So if we think about it, everything that we learn about money looks a little bit like this. You go to school, you go to college, you get a good paying 9-to-5 job, you get promoted, you work your way up the ladder, and you save money along the way, right? You try to keep your expenses small, and you save any extra dime that you have into some kind of savings plan. Usually it's a company retirement plan, a 401k, some kind of Roth IRA type account. And you just accumulate as much money in there as you can, you be safe with it, stick it in an index fund, and at age 65, some magical number, I don't know, the government changes it, could be 62, 65, 67. Whenever the government says you're supposed to retire, that's when you end up retiring. And everybody does that. And yet, no one's really happy about where they're at with money. So is it possible that maybe the things that we're told to do that everybody else is doing aren't necessarily the best ways to reach financial freedom? We're gonna break it down a little bit in this video. I'm gonna share some of my own experiences from working as a certified financial planner and now getting to network with a lot of 7-figure plus earners and compare kind of what they're doing with what most people do so that you can learn from it. And that's really what this channel is all about, is to help you make better decisions around your investing, around building wealth, so that you can live whatever life you want to do. So when I look at what a lot of the most successful people I know, so multi-7-figure CEOs, other traders, other investors, what they focus on is completely different than what we just described the average person does when it comes to money. Many of them don't work 9-to-5 jobs. Some of them didn't even go to college at all. And almost none of them, very, very few, care anything about a 401k or any of those kind of traditional retirement vehicles. And yet they have more money than they know what to do with. They can spend it on whatever they want. Many of them earning 100K plus a month, just way, way, way more than the average person. So what is the difference? What do they focus on that the average person doesn't? And the truth is, what they focus on primarily isn't on saving money in retirement accounts. It's on building income and building assets. So how can they increase their ability to earn money now as rapidly as possible and then expand that dollar or those dollars into other things that are more passive? So if they can increase their earning potential now, they can then distribute those dollars into other assets that can give them more ability to create financial freedom without them having to put in the time.
Let's go.
And that's really the biggest difference. And you don't need a 401k to do that. Many of them do this by building a business, by starting their own entrepreneurial journey, by getting into trading and increasing their income that way. And then they distribute it to other assets that they actually have access to. Fumbling around my words a little bit, that they actually have access to, okay? And that's maybe the biggest difference. If you don't have access to your money, you're not gonna be able to build wealth more rapidly because it's locked up. And that's exactly what a 401k does for you. It allows you to save money, it allows you to defer some taxes, but all your money's locked up. You can't use it to create more leverage, to create more opportunity earlier. And that's what a lot of the wealthiest people that I see do, is they use this concept of leverage to take dollars that they have now, get them to work harder for them, but they do that as soon as possible, and they always have access to those dollars so that they can use them to fund their own financial freedom goals. And this could be something like a trading account, a brokerage account if you don't want to get into trading. Could be something more like real estate where you have a little bit more access to those dollars, compounds a little bit differently than your traditional stock portfolio, but it's almost never a 401k. And I'm not saying 401ks and retirement accounts are bad things. It's certainly a vehicle that you can save money into, but if your goals are a little bit more ambitious, then maybe, just maybe, what everyone else is doing isn't the path that you should be following. What are your thoughts though? Are there different ways to save money? Are you happy with the results of the way that you've chosen? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want more content like this, be sure to like, subscribe, share. Reminder that all of our ad revenue every single month, so I don't keep any of it, we give it out to our subscribers. And the way that you become a top subscriber is by sharing our channel. We want this thing to grow to help more people. So be sure to share, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.